A returning character in Star Trek's next show confirms Voyager is the most important series of the TNG era. For decades, Star Trek, Voyager has quietly occupied a curious place in the franchise's mythology, beloved by many, overlooked by some, and often viewed as the odd sibling of the Next Generation and Deep Space Nine. But now, in a surprising twist that only Star Trek could pull off, the announcement of a returning character in the franchise's next major show firmly repositions Voyager at the center of the TNG-era legacy. What was once the outlier of the 90s golden age is now being confirmed as the keystone of Star Trek's evolving future. The character in question? Captain Harry Kim. Yes, the once ensign perpetually, now finally given his due. According to early reports from Paramount's upcoming Star Trek Odyssey, Kim will play a central role in mentoring the next generation of Starfleet officers, serving as a bridge both figuratively and literally between the Delta Quadrant's forgotten lessons and the Federation's new frontier. His return doesn't just shine a spotlight on his own character arc, it cements Voyager's crucial contributions to Star Trek canon. The Voyager Legacy has been slowly rebuilding. The seeds of Voyager's reappraisal have been sprouting for years. 7 of 9 became one of the breakout stars of Star Trek. Picard, evolving from Borg refugee to philosophical badass. Janeway's animated resurgence in Star Trek Prodigy made her a multi-generational icon. And in a post-Picard world where Starfleet struggles to redefine its ideals, Voyager's scrappy survivalism has never felt more relevant. But bringing back Harry Kim as a fully realized, respected leader? That's more than just fan service. It's a narrative statement. Voyager's crew weren't just lost explorers, they were the Federation's frontier visionaries. They redefined diplomacy, warfare, science, and resilience without the comfort of backup. And they did it in isolation, making choices that modern Starfleet now reveres and studies. Harry Kim's return is symbolic. Let's be honest, Harry Kim was Voyager's most underutilized character. Despite actor Garrett Wang's charming performance and clear character potential, Kim spent 7 years stuck as an ensign, often relegated to the background. For many fans, this was emblematic of Voyager's tendency to play it safe with character development. But Odyssey appears to be rewriting that story. The decision to bring Kim back not just as a nostalgia-driven cameo, but as a captain with philosophical weight and mentorship responsibilities, signals that his journey mattered. His years on Voyager were formative, not forgotten. It's a bold correction and one that retroactively enriches his arc. More than that, Kim represents the themes Voyager specialized in: growth under pressure, perseverance in obscurity, and the power of quiet determination. Unlike more brash or larger-than-life officers, Kim's evolution feels earned and human. His return confirms Voyager's emotional depth was never about spectacle. It was about people becoming more than they were told they could be. Voyager was the Federation's true test. The TNG era is often lauded for its utopian vision, but Voyager took that ideal and stress-tested it. What happens when you remove the safety nets of the Alpha Quadrant? No Federation spaceports. No reinforcements. No political backup. Voyager faced enemies the Federation couldn't even imagine, species 8472, the Hirogen, the Krenim, and found ways to win, survive, and sometimes compromise. And then there's the ethical complexity. Janeway made controversial choices that continue to stir debate: the Tuvik's dilemma, the alliance with the Borg, the destruction of the caretaker array. Yet these choices weren't cynical, they were forged in isolation, under pressure, where Starfleet ideals were sometimes a luxury. Voyager showed us that the Federation's values are only meaningful if they can survive in the wilderness. That message feels very modern. Janeway and 7 paved the way, but Kim seals it. While Janeway and 7 of 9 have become the franchise's ambassadors for Voyager's legacy, Harry Kim's return is something else entirely. He's not larger than life. He's not controversial. He's not flashy. He's relatable. And that relatability is exactly what Voyager offered in spades. With Odyssey promising a narrative focused on rebuilding Starfleet diplomacy in newly reconnected quadrants, Kim's Delta Quadrant expertise is no longer historical trivia, it's foundational. He lived through cultures, strategies, and traumas that most modern officers only know from files. His insight makes him indispensable.